It's me, Lifespiller 79. A bunch of PS1 games. I can just walk in and out of your store. Hello gamers, it's me, Lifespiller 79. It's my show. Glad to be back, man. Hello gamers, it's me, Lifespiller 79. It's my show. Glad to be back to do another video. This video wanted to do Lifespiller Mail. Got a pretty big package in the mail last week from one of my good buddies up in Canada by the name of Tim McKay, aka Jizza Kane, Big Daddy Kane, whatever you want to call him. One of my good Twitter buddies who subscribed to my channel probably over a year ago, and him and I just really clicked. It was the way this package basically came to me. He had received, I think it was for Christmas or something like that, he received an extra HD PVR, and it's probably so much better than the one he sent me, but I'm not one to complain about it. But anyway, he was like, I know you've been talking about recording and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, I've been looking to get into that, and eventually I will. And he said, well, I'll tell you what, whenever I get the time, I'll send it to you. Just shoot me the address. And I said, okay, that sounds good, man. Not knowing that it takes a month to get here. It took almost a month to get here, because I think he sent it like towards the end of February, and I got it towards the I think he sent it February 21st, and I just got it probably about 3 weeks into it. I think I got it like on last week, some time ago. It basically was about 3 weeks or about a month that I got it. So I was ecstatic, and he sent a few other things as well, which I just thought it was too cool, and he paid for shipping and everything, and so it was, I'm speechless, if you can't tell, man, because the dude, I have to just explain to you who Tim is. He's one of those guys that he's very hospitable, and he's very giving. He has a big heart. He got a weird sense of humor, but it's kind of like mine. So in that sense, it just makes sense to me. But man, he's one of those guys that, like, I remember Billy from the Game Chasers. It was last year, I think it was, some time ago. They were on their way up to Canada, and if you're not a faithful watcher of their channel, they actually just showed the video, but it happened last year, because usually they shoot a lot of their stuff in advance and then they record it. And I think this last video that just came out showed them going to Canada, and on their way to Canada, their rental got broke into. A lot of their stuff got taken, and I happened to be talking to Tim about it, and he was like, man, yeah, because I'm Facebook friends with Billy from the Game Chasers, and him and I talked for a long time and stuff like that, and he was like, yeah, man, it was kind of messed up. A lot of my stuff got stolen and stuff, and Tim, speaking of which, he was like, man, if I bump into him, I'm going to make sure to give him some money. And that's what he did. He's just that kind of guy. And then also 3 Kilobytes. He's real good buddies with, I can't think of the lead guy on that channel, but he's one of their big Patreon donator, I guess, whatever you want to go, whatever you want to call it, whatever term you want to use is a new term or whatever. And actually, they brought him on the show because he's one of their biggest Patreon guys that donates money. And I just wanted to kind of get into it real quick of what kind of guy he is. He's just that kind of guy. So here's the actual package that he sent it in. As you can see, I've opened it up a little bit just to save time. This is like one of the biggest packages I've ever received, and it's kind of crazy. But he packaged it up really nice. He put newspapers in here and bubble wrap So let me get down to what's inside. Okay, so he put this in a different bag, but I decided to switch it up. As you can see, he gave me, here's the actual HD PVR. Nice little recording device. I haven't even had a chance to test it out. I've been too busy gaming, so I haven't had any time to hook it up, test it out or anything. But I know with the cords and setup and everything, it's going to go perfect with my setup that I have on my shelf. So that's the HD PVR. And then also we got the power cord. Then we have the HD component cords that you can hook up and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. And this is your nice little USB / other connection cord that goes with it. And I noticed that inside the bag had receipts, recent receipts from when he purchased some. It looks as though he purchased some additional cords, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's one of those crazy things where somebody does something and you just like blown away. But I know that I'm the type of person, I like to do stuff in return, so I'm gonna think of something and I'm gonna do something myself. But also at the same time, he had a couple of his videos back. He had I guess he went to some retro store or something, and he found a bunch of PS2 memory cards, and he found them real cheap. So he still has some in package. So I thought that was cool. So now I have additional memory cards. But then he also sent me an additional memory card. But this one is kind of special. It has it's an MC boot. So it's got basically a device on here, or it's got a memory chip on there, which I need to open up and look at. But it allows you to play like blank or burnt disc and stuff like that, which I know I have. But he said it's supposed to be used for the fat PS2. So I'm already looking to get another PS2, a fat PS2 anyway. So I thought that was pretty cool. And here's some of the receipts and stuff that he had in there. I thought that was pretty cool. So I know he just bought some of those cords and other things. So yeah, that's the package that was sent to me, man. I'm going to test this thing out, give it some time, maybe have a few test videos, post them to the channel, get some feedback, start to tinker or start to play around a little bit with having a camera on me and recording some of the games that I'll play and upload the footage, because like I said at the beginning of the year, I definitely wanted to get more into gameplay and see what kind of response I get from you guys. But other than that, tell me how your life is as a gamer. I'm Lifespiller 79. I really appreciate when you guys do things like this for me, sending me stuff. It helps me out, and it definitely helps out the channel. It gives me that extra push of what I want to do future wise. Other than that, I'm Lifespiller 79, and I'm out.